What's good, old heads? It's your boy, Mr. Michael. Hey, check it out. I was flipping through, getting some things prepared for us to, to give y'all, some content to feed y'all. And as I ran across um something that actually caught me off guard. I wasn't aware. I just found this out, but I had to jump on it. So I see that MGK can put his pen back to work. I personally am very interested in checking this out, catching these bars. One thing I can say about MGK is he always gives you bars. Yeah, the dude's pen game is sick, regardless of how you feel about it. You know, he had his moments with Eminem, where they went back and forth, and so in a lot of people's eyes, it's debatable who actually won that competition. You know, personally, I side with M on that for a couple of reasons. One, I just thought M's pen game was just a little bit tighter than MGK. That's no slight on MGK because he can't bar. Um, but I thought M's pen game was just a little bit tighter. The main reason why I sided with M was because MGK bowed out of the competition. And so, you know, in the battle game, there was no, they would say there was no clear winner. But because there was no clear winner, you have to go with M on that because he was ready to keep going. And MGK stepped back. So I got to side with M on that. But again, that's not taking any shots or slights at MGK because listen, one of the dopest things that I can say about him is there ain't very many people that can even say that they were in a competition with Eminem and the outcome was debatable. Most people that Eminem go to war with, it's a wash. Everybody know who won. There's no question marks. There's no nothing. Everybody's like, just stay in your corner. You know what I'm saying? M got you. So with MGK, there was a lot of people that, left it up to interpretation. So because of that fact alone, you got to give MGK his props. I love MGK's, pen game. And I know that he always gives you, what I'm saying, bar. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, I gotta check it out. I know he stepped away for a little bit and he did his rock thing, and some people even tried to knock him for that. You know what I'm saying? M beat you so bad, you know what I'm saying? You left the genre altogether and started doing country and started doing rock and roll. I don't slight you for that. I'm one of those ones that loves the craft, and I believe music is an art. And just because you rap, I'm not going to put you in that box where you can't do anything else. You know, MGK, did rap, but he also did all that other stuff long before he got known as a rapper. So, like, I'm not going to steal his artistry away from him by saying just because you went and did rock and you did country that, I can't give you credit as a rapper anymore. I'm not that dude. So, but it is good to see your pen back to work. So I'm going to check it out. Cleveland in the house. Let's go.
We got MGK at the table today. Let's get into it. Shout out Turbo on the beat. Yeah. Hey, I'm 15 years in the game. Back hungry like I'm 18. Baby on the way on 128th though. Cleveland.
All right.
Yeah. Hold up. Walk in the room and I know what I'm supposed to do. Separate real from the fake, even pictures I take, gotta crop you out this shit. You know I ain't posting you. I can say less, cause I do more than you. I'd rather get paid less and have real homies than have loyalty off of paychecks by whoever's affording you. Let this cracker talk. Got #1 albums in rapping, got #1s when I rock. Suffering brain damage, woke up, I don't know right from wrong.
Yo, he's spitting. He's spitting. I'm gonna go back and break this all down. I want to listen to it first. I'm enjoying it, but hey. All right, MGK.
Once when I rock. Suffering brain damage, woke up, I don't know right from wrong. I get a key to the city, I go to the prisons, I'm letting the trappers out. I'm at the top of the terminal tower, I'm holding a belt like I'm Pacquiao. They should memorialize where I'm standing now. I came out of real trauma. My brother fought his own cousins with me in the club cause they bugging, that's real honor. Searching for validation through these females cause I needed my real mama. My daddy wasn't shit, I had 2 daughters, stepped up and became a real father. Lock in. My pen is healing like penicillin. Before I had 20 million, I was picking lint on my pocket penny pinching. Pay attention to how I reposition the shitty conditions I was given from losing to winning, from saving to spending. Picking up a call from one of my boys in the penitentiary, and he'll be home soon, God willing. Every decision I made to attain in the dream world is coming to fruition in the third dimension. You gotta really listen. On these records, I'm giving you gems, and I'm not talking about rocks to glisten. No pots to visit, just tunnel vision, so you never let anyone's opinion come block your intuition. You gotta stay driven on this impossible mission. You gotta make sure that a sequel coming after this one. The meek will inherit the earth, good riddance. Everybody equal, but some of us built different. Yeah, type shit. Fucking Midwest Mafia, EST 2026, we activated though. Bitch, hey.
Hey, he had him in the back going crazy, didn't he? Hey, real talk, MGK. Hey, that pen, boy. Listen, don't sleep on MGK. Listen, there's a lot. It's a lot of haters out there. You know what I'm saying? He corny. He doing this, that, and the other. He doing his rock and roll. He doing his country. I already addressed that in the beginning. Listen, don't sleep. MGK pen game is hard. M is my dog. M got him in that battle. MGK came. He came hard on that, you know what I'm saying, against Eminem. And real talk, like he's one of the only people I've ever heard that made it a question mark for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back. That's because he went in. I want to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, I'm checking out what he's saying and I'm giving y'all my feedback on it. But I wanted to be a fan for a second first. I ain't heard MGK come hard like that in a while. So all right, let's get it. Let's get back into it.
We got MGK at the table today. Let's get into it.
Hey, and it's funny, when it first started, I said Cleveland, and then he went right into shouting out Cleveland. That's what's up.
Shout out Turbo on the beat. Yeah. Hey, I'm 15 years in the game. Back hungry like I'm 18, baby on the way on 128th though. Cleveland. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hold up. Walk in the room and I know what I'm supposed to do. Separate real from the fake, even pictures I take, gotta crop you out this shit. You know I ain't posting you.
Hey, he said y'all ain't finna blow up off me. He said I'm separating the real from the fake. Even when I take pictures, if you in my shot, I'm cropping you out. Or the double is I'm so big that even when if my pictures show up online, don't nobody pay attention to your ass no more. You're getting cropped out the picture. Hey, dope.
From the fake, even pictures I take, gotta crop you out this shit. You know I ain't posting you. I can say less, cause I do more than you. I'd rather get paid less and have real homies than have loyalty off of paychecks by whoever's affording you.
Hey, that's a talk your shit line right there. I could say less. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather say less, you know what I'm saying, and have real homies than loyalty from the paychecks off of whoever's affording you. And that's real talk in the world, in the generation that we living in nowadays. You know what I'm saying? He's basically saying, I would rather stay independent. I would rather be in control of my shit. You know what I'm saying? And blow up organically, or to have, or to make the music that my fans want to hear, or stay true to my artistry. You know what I'm saying? Than to blow up off of the machine, to have the industry pushing me. The numbers and all that kind of stuff don't mean nothing if you don't have real fans. He's basically saying, you know, you getting paid to have the name that you have. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing it organically. You ain't got no real fans. You got industry, you know, listeners. You know, you don't have no real fans. MGK, his fans is loyal. He got real fans. You know what I'm saying? So that's a talk your shit bar. That's a talk your shit bar.
I'd rather get paid less and have real homies than have loyalty off of paychecks by whoever's affording you. Let this cracker talk. Got #1 albums in rap and got #1s when I rock.
I just talked about that. His artistry got #1 albums when I do my rap. Got #1 albums, you know, when I do my rock and roll. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in the beginning, I think he did a little country even. I ain't hating on that. Hey, you're an artist. You're an artist. Let the man cook.
#1 albums in rap and got #1s when I rock. Suffering brain damage, woke up, I don't know right from wrong. I get a key to the city, I go to the prisons, I'm letting the trappers out. I'm at the top of the terminal tower, I'm holding a belt like I'm Pacquiao.
I like that. There was two schemes in that bar right there. There was two schemes in that. He had a prison scheme and a boxing scheme. Caught both of them. You probably just caught the one line and was like, "Oh, that was hard." But he actually had a scheme in there that was penmanship. That was penmanship. You know what I'm saying? At the top of the terminal tower, but he started that out talking about I go to the prisons of letting the trappers out. You know what I'm saying? Top of the tower, the watchtower, the guard tower, the prison. But then he says, you know what I'm saying, holding the belts like I'm Pacquiao. So there could be two, you know what I'm saying? Not only is he standing at the top of the tower, so I'm standing at the top of the guard tower, or he could be standing at the top of the ring, like, in a boxing ring. Like when the boxers win, they go stand up in the, you know what I'm saying, in the corner, you know what I'm saying, on the top rope and hold their belts up and this, that, and other, you know what I'm saying? Like there was a double scheme in there, a boxing scheme and a prison scheme in there. That was dope. That was penmanship.
Trap is out. I'm at the top of the terminal tower. I'm holding a belt like I'm Pacquiao. They should memorialize where I'm standing now. I came out of real trauma. My brother fought his own cousins with me in the club cause they bugging. That's real honor. Searching for validation through these females cause I needed my real mama. My dad.
Hey, yo, props. Props, my guy. Props, my guy. Hey, that's some vulnerable shit right there. For him to say, I went through my trials and tribulations with these different females. Yeah, I played the game. I was a player. I did my thing or whatever. But a lot of the shit that I did wasn't because I was trying to disrespect these females or I didn't have love or I didn't know. It was because I was searching for, you know what I'm saying, the love that I didn't get from my real mama. That's vulnerability. He putting it out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was who I was. I was acting a fool because I was out here running through these different females because I was trying to find, the love that I didn't get as a child. You know what I'm saying? That's trauma. That's trauma that he's being vulnerable and telling y'all, I did it, but this is why.
Needed my real mama. My daddy wasn't shit. I had 2 daughters, stepped up and became a real father.
Prop, prop. That's man shit.
Became a real father.
Hey, and what he about to do now, man? Hey, listen, when this nigga took this little breather right here and then switched up his cadence, are y'all paying attention to the the wordplay, but not even just that, the multi-syllable rhyme schemes that he broke down into after this? I want y'all to pay attention when he kick it. Multi-syllable rhyme schemes. You think into the way that he rode the beat, you know what I'm saying, and the cadence that he used, and then listen to the scheme. Listen to the vowels and the syllables that he used in this. It was. I'm gonna show it to you. Go ahead.
Hold up. Lock in, lock in. My pen is healing like penicillin. Before I had 20 million, I was picking lint on my pocket penny pinching.
Inching. My pen is healing like penicillin. It was like like he rode that. It don't end here. He rode that for a minute, but I just wanted y'all to pay attention to how he stayed in that same consonant, that same vowel. Like he continued to try to ride that through this whole verse, or at least half of it. That was dope. My pen is healing like penicillin. That was dope.
Feeling like penicillin. Before I had 20 million, I was picking lint on my pocket penny pinching. Pay attention to how I reposition the shitty condition.
That was another thing. I know I keep stopping it, but I'll let y'all hear it once. Pay attention to how I reposition the shitty condition. But he started repositioning the shitty conditions when he said the pen is healing like penicillin. But then he said 20 million to penny pinching. That was where he started repositioning right there, where he's giving you the opposite of I went, you know what I'm saying? I now I'm at 20 million, but I came from penny pinching. So he's showing you the opposites of where he started and where he's at now. You know what I'm saying? So the repositioning the shitty conditions actually started on the line before. But now pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because for the next couple of bars, he shows you examples of the opposite of where he's at right
And I was picking lint on my pocket penny pinching. Pay attention to how I reposition the shitty conditions I was given from losing to winning, from saving to spending, picking up a.
from losing to winning, from saving to spending. You see what I'm saying? He's showing you still repositioning his shitty conditions means he changed his life for the better. He's showing you that in these bars.
Penny pinching. Pay attention to how I reposition the shitty conditions I was given from losing to winning, from saving to spending, picking up a call from one of my boys in the penitentiary, and he'll be home soon, God willing.
Even that bar right there, picking up a call from one of my homeboys in the penitentiary, he'll be home soon. Opposite. Right now he's in, soon he'll be home. changing a shitty condition. Even that bar, even though it wasn't, part of the other scheme, it still followed the scheme. See what I'm saying? Shitty conditions, repositioning them.
Picking up a call from one of my boys in the penitentiary, and he'll be home soon, God willing. Every decision I made to attaining the dream world is coming to fruition in the third dimension. You gotta.
Every decision that I made it possible for me to live the life that I live right now. It made my dreams a reality. He said, into the third dimension. It means it's real now. I'm actually living this, not just dreaming it anymore. Dope. Dope.
Every decision I made to attaining the dream world is coming to fruition in the third dimension. You gotta really listen. On these records, I'm giving you gems, and I'm not talking about rocks that glisten.
On these records, I'm giving you gems, but I'm not talking about rocks that glisten. That's kind of a shot at where the industry is at right now, but it's also him talking his shit. Like, hey, everything that I'm spitting right, every record that I do, I'm giving you gems. Like I'm going in. Like I just got done talking about how he went in with Eminem. His pen went to work. Like I'm giving you the shit. You know what I'm saying? But then he says I'm not talking about rocks that glisten. You know what I'm saying? Because you got all these niggas, you know what I'm saying, now that's making these songs and these videos, and all they talking about is how they icy and they this, that, and other. And he's saying, I'm giving you gems. And I'm not talking about all that same stuff all these other cats is out here talking about how I'm iced out and how I'm this, that, and the other. I'm giving you bars. I'm giving you bars. That's what he talking. I'm giving you gems, but I'm not on that. I'm not on that. Yeah, I'm giving you something more valuable. Let's go.
Listen, on these records, I'm giving you gems, and I'm not talking about rocks that glisten. No pot to piss it, just tunnel vision, so you never let anyone's opinion come block your intuition. You gotta.
No pot to piss in. See, there's another. If it goes all the way back to to the scheme that he did about, you know what I'm saying, changing, you know what I'm saying, his condition. You know what I'm saying? Started with no pot to piss in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, like he's still riding that scheme. He's still riding that scheme. You gotta pay attention.
Gotta really listen. On these records, I'm giving you gems, and I'm not talking about rocks that glisten. No pot to piss it, just tunnel vision, so you never let anyone's opinion come block your intuition.
He just said you gotta really pay attention. He said no pot to piss in, just tunnel vision. Saying no pot to piss in, but I stayed focused. I didn't have nothing. Started with nothing, but my focus and my determination and my drive, you know what I'm saying, to get to where I wanted to get in life. That's all it was. I didn't have nothing. There wasn't nobody promising me no future. There wasn't none of that. I didn't have nothing to look at in my life that told me that it was gonna turn out like, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that I had was my drive and my determination that say, you know what, I'm not gonna stop till I get it. And I brought my dreams into the third dimension. I brought them to reality just by my focus and my drive. What he's saying.
You gems, and I'm not talking about rocks that glisten. No pot to piss it, just tunnel vision, so you never let anyone's opinion come block your intuition. You gotta stay driven on this impossible mission. You gotta make sure that a sequel coming after this one. The meek will inherit the earth, good riddance. Everybody equal, but some of us built different. Yeah, type shit.
Hey, he said you gotta make sure that a sequel coming after this one. You got to make sure that a sequel coming after this one. He's saying you got to make sure that I'm not just a one hit wonder. You got to make sure that this ain't just one shot accomplishment for me. You got to make sure that you build it in a way that you can keep it going, that you can sustain it. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that there's more coming behind that first thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't care how you feel about MGK, man. He spit on this. He spit on this. I hate the fact that it was only 2 minutes long and it had like a break in between it. So it really wasn't quite 2 minutes long, but I want some more, but I'm gonna let this ride out. But I think at the end he says something about 2026 they finna be activated. So I'm assuming that what he means by that is that he got some more rap shit, some more rap shit coming out in 2026. You know what I'm saying? They about to turn up. You know what I mean? So hopefully he's basically foreshadowing that he has a project on him. I don't know if that's what he meant. That's what I'm gonna take it as. I'm gonna keep my eyes open as if I know for a fact that that's what he means. But hey,
Fucking Midwest Mafia EST 2026, we activated though. Bitch, hey.
hey, yo, MGK, real talk. You know what I'm saying? You did your thing, my boy. You did your thing, my boy. I've always been, a fan of MGK's pen. Not true enough. I'm a transparent dude. I'm gonna be transparent. Have I always rocked all your shit? No. but I'm a big M fan, and I ain't rocked all his shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's like the GOAT to me of the pen game. And I haven't even rocked all his shit. So me saying that I haven't rocked all your shit doesn't mean anything. It just means that there's certain songs that I'm not bumping, you know what I'm saying, driving down the street. But I do respect the pen, the artistry, craft, hip hop, lead it. And when I see it, I recognize it. And you hip hop, my boy. Ain't nobody take that from you. Even with your rock, your country, and all that, can't nobody take the hip hop out you. The pen is hip hop. So yeah, hey, if that 2026 we finna get activated, if that's what that mean that you got a project coming, I'm gonna be on that. I'm gonna be on that. I had fun with that, my boy. Like for real. Like for real. Hearing you doing that little freestyle, and most people don't even pay attention, you know what I'm saying, to the doubles and the cadences and the stuff like that. Everybody sees you as like that fast rapper dude. You know what I'm saying? So they don't really pay attention to how well, your rhymes are constructed. You know what I'm saying? They get fascinated with the acrobatics. You know what I'm saying? And they don't really pay attention to the fact that you actually drew some ink out of that pen. You know what I'm saying? But I see you. I see you. Hey, it was your boy, Mr. Michael. That was MGK. That was the lunch break desk. So I'm looking forward to it. Hey man, I had fun with that. MGK, keep doing it. Keep doing it, brother. Y'all, old head family. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We would love to have you be part of the family. And as my sister, the Mac Diva, will always tell y'all, share, share, share. Love y'all. To the next one.